Hi, welcome to Moxie Power Yoga. Today is April 21st. I know that we are all quarantining, and I don't get to see you or hug you or squeeze you. So I thought I'd just share a little something, maybe about some things that I love, and I'd love to hear from you guys, whether it's posting stuff on YouTube or emailing me or texting me. Just to stay connected. Today, I'm giving a big shout out. I've done this before for Be Hippie. That's where this sweatshirt's from. I know you guys have seen it before in my big outstretched arms for virtual hugs. It's a little company out of Colorado. They are awesome. They've got great hats, jewelry, sweatshirts, t-shirts, tanks, I don't know, stickers. I have them all over my water bottle. But it's a lot of fun, and it always makes me smile. It's cute stuff, and they're on Instagram and all that stuff. We are not connected in any way. I just love them, so I'll try to just shout out some things that I love, and maybe you guys can share what you love with me. I'm always looking for new ideas and fun stuff to, just connect with. So anyways, we're going to get started. Music. My suggested playlist is an old playlist. I went to a Justin Timberlake concert and a Maroon 5 concert all in the same month, like 2 years ago. And I found a way to put a playlist together with their songs. It's awesome. They're like some of my favorites. So anyways, connect if you can to Spotify. If not, play your favorite music. And we are going to get started in child's pose. So go ahead and make your way to your mat. Sink your hips back onto your heels. Gently rest your forehead on the mat. And reach your arms out. Walk your fingertips out as far as you can. And then go ahead, rest the elbows down onto the mat. Go ahead, start your music. You take a moment to roll your shoulders away from your ears. Grounding yourself. Feel the mat beneath you. Allowing yourself to sink down towards the ground. Releasing. Trying to release any tension you're holding on to. Find your breath. Inhaling through the nose and slowly pressing it out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. Find a rhythm. Gently press your forehead into the mat. Lengthen through the back of the neck and slowly rock your head back and forth. From the stillness, Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Walk your fingertips out as far as you can reach. Press into your finger pads. Lift the palm of your hand so it looks claw-like. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Walk your hands to the right side of the mat. Maybe even you take them off the mat. Stack your left hand on top of your right. Sink your hips back. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Come back through center. And then over to the left. Stack your right hand on top of your left this time. Big breath in. Big breath out. Come back through center. Slowly press up to tabletop, stacking the hips over your knees, shoulders over the wrists. Now we're gonna roll through a few cat-cows, but we're gonna do it a little different. So take your fingers and spin your hands around so your fingers are facing your knees. You might have really tight wrists or forearms. If this does not feel good, go ahead and spin your fingers out so they face the sides of the room, okay? So find what feels comfortable to you. Tuck your toes in the back, all right? And then go ahead, round your back, tuck your chin for cat. Inhale, open up for cow. Drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, round in. Inhale, open up. Draw your chest forward. And exhale, round. Keep going, follow your breath. Really exaggerate the pose. And last round. Come back to neutral. We're gonna rock forward and back. Really little movement here. I know it stretches a lot through the forearms and wrists. Maybe an inch forward, inch back. And then come to stillness. And then I want you to wag your hips back and forth. We're shifting side to side. A deep breath in, deep breath out, and come back to neutral. Flip your hands so they're facing forward. Untuck the toes, sink your hips back, child's pose. Giving your wrists a little rest. You move your fingers in and out, just resting the hands. And then lifting back up to tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, down dog. Bend your right knee, press your left heel towards the mat. Draw the belly in. And switch. 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 And press both heels down. Draw your shoulders away from your ears, shake your head out. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Press it out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Step back, float through a vinyasa. Maybe you lower your knees. Maybe you roll through a cobra instead of an up dog for the first round. We'll all meet back and down dog. Take a deep breath in. Press it out. Inhale through the nose. This time exhale through the nose. Ujjayi breathing, warming up through the inside. First, just creating some heat. And then inhale, lift your right leg. Tip your hip open, bend your knee. This time, put a bend in your bottom knee. So feel that big hip stretch. As you tip that hip open, you're coming up onto your left tippy toes. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then press that left heel down towards the mat. Draw your right knee in towards your nose. Hover. And lower your right knee to the mat. Supported side plank. Left hand reaches up to the sky. You could shift your weight into your right hand and lift that back leg, or keep the foot on the floor. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And lower the left hand. Draw your right knee in towards your nose. Step between your hands for a low lunge. Sink down into your hips. All right. Spin your back heel. So your back foot's in a 90-degree angle. So we're in a warrior two stance, but your hands are still on the ground. I want you to take your hands and walk both of them towards the top left corner of your mat and sink down into your hips. It's a big stretch. It's early on, I know. Do your best. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Press your butt back. Draw that right hip back and press your booty back. You'll feel a big stretch. Bigger stretch. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Walk your hands in. Spin your right foot so it's parallel to the left. Put a bend in your left knee. Surfer's lunge. And then we're just going to shift back and forth. So you can bend your right knee, straighten the left, and then shift. Sorry, I know my booty's in your face. Go ahead, keep shifting back and forth. Just waking up. And then we're gonna walk our hands to the top of the mat. Step your right foot back. And go ahead, make your way all the way down to the mat. Extend your toes long. Take your arms out to the sides. So they're still in line with your shoulders, but your elbows are lifted. You're up on your finger pads, claw-like hands. We're gonna do a little baby cobra. So inhale, lift the chest. Draw those shoulder blades back. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out, lower. Inhale, lift. Squeeze your inner thighs and heels together. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Go ahead, walk your hands in. Press back through child's pose. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg, tip the hip open, bend your knee, and then bend your bottom leg. Come up on your tippy toes. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Then draw your left knee in towards your nose, round your back. Lower the left knee to the mat. Supported side plank, right hand reaches to the sky. Maybe you lift that back leg, maybe you don't. Your choice. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And lower your right hand, your right foot. Draw the left knee in towards your nose, so you're hovering here. Step between your hands, low lunge. Spin your back foot to a 90-degree angle. Walk your hands to the top right corner of the mat and fold in. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Walk your hands in. Bring them to the long side of the mat. Spin your left foot in and bend your right knee. Surfer's lunge. And then we're going to make our way back and forth. All right, just moving. Got a couple little pops going on. I'm really sore today. I don't know what was the classes over the weekend. Anyways, all right, one more time. And then walk your hands to the top of the mat and step your left foot back. Slowly float all the way to the mat. Take your hands out to the side. We're gonna do that little mini cobra, but your hands are out wide. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Squeeze your inner thighs and heels and lift for a low cobra. And lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Press back, child's pose. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, down dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, fold. Rise up, reach up, look up, fold. Halfway lift, step back, float through, vinyasa. And inhale, lift the heels. Exhale to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, fold. Rise up, reach up. This time bend to the right. Always clasp that left wrist to go deeper. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Step back, float through, vinyasa. Land a little lighter than that if you can. Inhale, lift your right leg. Tip your hip open and step between your hands. Rise up to warrior two. I'm not sure if you guys could hear that, but I made a big pounding noise. Sink down into your hips. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Reach out through the fingertips. And reverse your warrior. And then we're just gonna sway back and forth. Now you can come to extended side angle if you want as a support. We're just gonna move forward and back. Just feel the float, right? Do whatever you want with your arms. Swinging them around or touching the mat. I'm gonna do one more. Reverse. And then sway forward. Come back to warrior two. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Curl the hands to the mat. Float through a vinyasa. Inhale, lift the left leg. Tip your hip open. Step between your hands. Rise up, warrior two. Press down through both feet as you reach out. I'm gonna do that little sway move. So go ahead, reverse first, just to open up the side body, and then sway forward. You can do extended side angle or sway the arms. Draw the belly in. Let's do one more. And come back to warrior two. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Curl your hands to the mat. Step back. Float through a vinyasa. Take a deep breath in. Press it out. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift and fold. Slowly rise up, reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift and fold. Go ahead, separate your feet just a little bit. Maybe, well, you can even take it as wide as the mat. We're just gonna do a standing forward fold. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. You can bend your knees if you need to. But if you can, grab your opposite elbows. The weight of your head and arms
Help to open up the back side of the body, lifting your hips up higher and extending the crown of your head towards the mat. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Release your hands, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Go ahead, bring your feet together. Make sure your toes are touching. Heels can be an inch apart. Sink your hips, bend your knees, chair pose. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Shift your weight into your right foot. One leg chair, so you're gonna cross that left ankle over your right knee and then sink back down. You really wanna feel that stretch through the left hip. Draw your hands to heart center. Press your palms together. Draw that belly button in towards your spine. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. We're gonna move into warrior three, but keep your hands at heart center for now. So go ahead, make your way to stand, draw that left knee in, and then swing it back behind you. Extend your left leg long. Take a deep breath in. Whoop. Deep breath out. Press your palms together. Notice that may help with your balance. Take a deep breath in. Maybe not. Deep breath out. And lower your hands to the mat. Step your left foot all the way back for a low lunge. Sink down into your hips. Again, we've been working on this in a lot of my classes. Take a look back. Make sure your heel is stacked over your toes. So you may find you shift your weight forward. And if you're doing that, you may have to walk that front foot forward because you really want your knee stacked on top of your ankle. All right? Sink down. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Our next move is hop switches. This can be really rough on your body. So if that does not feel good, just lunge. So first I'll show you hop switch. Lift your hips a little bit, press into both feet and hop switch. Hop switch. If you're going to lunge, just step back and then step forward with the opposite foot. All right, we're gonna do that 4 times. And then we're gonna land with our right foot forward. Shift your weight forward, standing split. Hands are still on the ground. Lift that left leg long behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Take a look at that left foot. Make sure your pinky toe is headed towards the mat, or pointing down towards the mat, really. So you could drop that left hip. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. We're gonna do a little leg switch, okay? So we're gonna do kind of like you're kicking up to a handstand, but you're gonna switch your feet. So I want you to land with your left foot down. That's the only switch we're doing. Step your right foot. So your right foot's lifted behind you. Step your right foot all the way back. Low lunge, all right? Again, stack that back heel over your toes. Maybe shift your weight forward. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Take that left hand, place it inside your left foot. Walk to the long side of the mat. Spin your feet so they're parallel. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Clasp your hands at your lower back. Squeeze your palms. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Just doing a wide leg forward fold. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Staying bound. I want you to spin the toes out, heels in, and draw that belly in. Slowly lift up to a horse pose, but bound. All right, sink deep. Draw your shoulders back over your hips. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Shoulders down and away from your ears. Lift your hands away from your lower back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Sink deeper. All right, stand up, release your hands, reach up to the sky. Warrior two to the front of the room. Reverse. Curl your hands to the mat, step back, float through a vinyasa. Press back down dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Sink the hips. Reach your hands to the sky. Shift your weight into your left foot. One leg chair. Cross your right ankle over the left knee. Get nice and low. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bring your hands to heart center. Press your palms together. You draw your shoulders back over your hips. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Warrior three with your hands at heart center. Draw that right knee up and in. Swing it long behind you. Take your time getting there. Press your palms towards each other. Put a little arch through the back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And lower your hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. I forgot a part. Step your right foot all the way back. Here we are, low lunge. Check that back heel. Make sure it's stacked over the toes. Press up through that leg. So you really want to press up through the right leg. Or lift up through the right leg, I should say. And then we're gonna hop, switch, or lunge 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Land with your left foot forward, standing split. Shift your weight forward. Lift your right leg long behind you. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Shake your head up. Want to hold any tension through the neck. Lift that right leg higher. All right, we're gonna kick up and switch our feet. So walk your hands forward and switch your feet. Even if you know, get an inch off the ground. Get a little air there. Step your left foot all the way back. So we're in a low lunge. Left leg is behind you. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Walk your hands to the long side of the mat. Spin that right foot in so it's parallel with your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Horse pose. Spin those toes out. Heels in. Hands out to the sides. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And lift your right heel. Just hold here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out, draw the shoulders back so they're over the hips. Lower the right heel, lift the left. And lower the left, lift both. I know you might feel a shake. Hang in there, draw the belly in, lift up through the crown of your head. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out, lower both heels, stay here. And stand up, reach up, woo! Exhale, warrior two to the front of the room. Reverse. Curl your hands to the mat. Now listen, we're not gonna step back to vinyasa just yet. Lower the left knee and then swing that right foot long behind you. Spread your fingers nice and wide. I want to make sure that you're pressing through that back heel. So take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Shift your weight forward, lower your chest and chin towards the mat. Press back up, curl your knee in towards your nose. Extend the right leg long, lower down. Press back up, curl it in. Again. Press back up, curl it in. Let's do one more. Press back up, curl in, and extend your right leg long behind you. And lower the right knee. Switch sides. Left leg extends long. Press through your heel. Press through your palms. Shift your weight forward and lower your chest and chin. Press back up. Curl it in. Extend. Lower down. Press back up. Curl in. And one more time. Curl in. Actually, one more. Extend long. Lower down. Press back up. Curl in. Extend your left leg long. And lower the left knee. All right, here I'm trying to decide, are we gonna do a little block love? Why not? Grab your block or throw pillow. Place it between your thighs. Sorry, I didn't give a warning in the beginning of class. Don't run and grab a pillow if you need one. Come back to tabletop. Tuck your toes, squeeze your inner thighs, and just lift your knees an inch off the mat. Squeeze the block. Press the mat away with the palm of your hands. And squeeze. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. You're looking for a nice flat back here. Squeeze. And lift your hips. Down dog. Step your feet back just a little bit so you lengthen the down dog. And then inhale, I want you to lower your knees again to that hovering tabletop, all right? And press back up, down dog. Hover the knees, tabletop. Squeeze the block, lift the hips, down dog. Roll forward, squeeze, and press back. One more. And press back. Lower your knees to the mat. Go ahead, take that block. Set it to the side. Keep those toes tucked. Walk your hands back. We're going to do just a little toe squat here, sinking your hips back towards your heels. If your hips don't reach your heels without a lot of pain, just stay right here. If you can walk your hands back, go for it. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Stretching out the toes and the bottom of the feet. A couple more deep breaths here. I couldn't help but throw that black love in. We were listening to Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lower your hands to the mat. And then keep those toes tucked, but lift your hips. We're gonna walk our hands back towards our feet for a standing forward fold. Maybe wiggle your toes a little bit to release them. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And wrap your arms around the back of your calves. Drawing your chest towards your thighs. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Think about lengthening the crown of your head towards the mat. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Release your hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands forward and float through a vinyasa. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale to the top of the mat. Halfway lift and fold. Slowly rise up, reach up, and bend to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, fold. Halfway lift. Step back, float through a vinyasa. And inhale, lift the heels. Exhale to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, fold. Chair pose, sink the hips. Reach your hands to the sky. Squeeze your inner thighs. Draw that belly in. And bring your arms to cactus. Soften through the top of the shoulders. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Sink deeper. Keep breathing. Stand up, reach up, little baby back bend. Fold. Halfway lift. Step back, float through a vinyasa. And inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step between your hands. Here we are, low lunge, all right? Make sure, build it from the bottom up. And then press into both feet. Maybe you lift your hips a tiny bit just to make sure you're steady in your stance. Squeeze towards the midline. And then we're gonna lift our arms to airplane arms. Just for one beat, interlace your hands at your lower back. Squeeze your palms. Draw your shoulder blades towards each other and lengthen through the crown of your head. Deep breath in. So we're really hovering over that right leg. Sorry, I left that part out. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. All right, we're gonna shift our weight forward. We're gonna land in an airplane with our hands down. So you can hop your way there. Take your time and then lift that back leg. Drop your left hip so you're squaring your hips off to the mat. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. If you fall, just come back in. Release your hands to the mat. Standing split. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands forward. Make sure your palms are flat on the mat. Spread your fingers wide. We're gonna do a couple kick-ups. All right, even if that right foot just leaves the mat a tiny bit, but try and switch your feet if you can. Even if it's a little hop here like that. You can get some air time. Switch it up. And we're gonna land with our left foot down. Standing split, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. So our right leg is lifted long behind us, flex your foot. Low lunge, step your right foot all the way back. Sink down. Here we go for a little core work, all right? So we're in a low lunge, and I want you to come up on your finger pads, and we're gonna draw the right knee in towards our nose and round our back. So we're gonna shift our weight forward, draw that right knee in, curl, keep that left knee bent, step back to a low lunge. All right, so we're staying low. Draw that right knee in towards your nose, and step your right foot back. Curl it in, and step it back. All right, this is really leading up to something. So on the next one, I want you to draw that right knee in towards your nose, come up onto your tippy toes of your left foot, and swing that right leg through. All right, so flex that right foot, draw your belly in, and then swing that right leg through, low lunge. All right, that's fun. Even if you tipped over, no big deal. Just come back to a low lunge. Lift your hips to a long stride pyramid pose. So your back heel's lifted, straighten the front leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. I hope that wasn't too confusing. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. We're gonna revolve our pyramid. So you can place that right hand anywhere near or in front of your right foot, and left hand reaches to the sky. So you're adding a twist. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. All right, we have another transition here. Give it a try. See if it works. I'll try to talk it through step by step. So keeping that right hand on the mat, put a bend in your front knee. Keep that left hand lifted. Take your right hand, reach out about 6 inches in front, and then kick up to a revolved half moon. Lift your right leg behind you. Take a deep breath in. Twist as you exhale. Lower your left hand to the mat. Open up, half moon. Right hand reaches to the sky. If you need a block, grab your block. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. If you have a bind, reach back for your foot. Bend in that knee, that is. Reach back for your foot. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And release. Woo. Lower the right hand to the mat. Step your right foot all the way back. Step your left foot back and float through a vinyasa. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step between your hands, low lunge. Press down into both feet. Zip up through the midline, draw that belly in, and then hover above your left leg, airplane the arms. If you can interlace your hands, interlace, squeeze the palm, draw your shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. All right, we're gonna shift into an airplane, a bound airplane. So shift that way forward, maybe you hop a few times, and then lift the right leg long behind you. Make little adjustments as we're here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Release your hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, standing split. And here we go. Kick it up. We're gonna switch our feet. Feel a nice little release through the legs. And then we're gonna land with our right foot down. Standing split. Left leg is lifted, long behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step your left foot all the way back. Low lunge. Whew. Take a little break here as you sink down into the hips. So we're gonna do that little core swing through. All right, come up on your finger pads. Draw the belly in. And then shift your weight forward. Draw your left knee in towards your nose. And step your left foot back. Shift your weight forward, curl in, round that back. Step your left foot back. Curl in, and step it back. This time, as you curl in, lift your right heel and swing that left leg through. Hold here. Deep breath in, flex that butt. And then swing it back through, low lunge. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Lift your hips. Long stride pyramid. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. We're gonna revolve our pyramid. So left hand gets really close to that right foot. Right hand reaches up to the sky. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Twist. Draw that belly in. Keeping the right hand lifted, put a bend in your front knee. Walk that left hand forward and revolve half moon. Shift your weight forward. Lift that left leg long behind you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lower the right hand. Half moon. Tip your hip open. Reach the left hand to the sky. Bind it up if you've got it. Big breath in. Big breath out. Release the bind. Lower your left hand, step all the way back. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Go through a vinyasa. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And lower your knees. Take your knees out wide, toes together, sink back for a child's pose. Really press those hips back. Reach your fingertips forward. Big breath in. Big breath out. Walk your hands back in. Stand up on your knees. Bring your knees in so they're hips distance. We're going to roll through some camel poses. Now you can do a half camel or a full camel, your choice. You can have your toes tucked or untucked. Just depends on your flexibility. Place your hands at your lower back. Shift your hips forward. Draw those shoulder blades back and together. Lift the chin. Now if you're good here, stay here. If you want to go a little deeper, reach for your heels one at a time. Drop your head back. Shift your hips forward. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then place your hands one at a time to your low back. Lift back up. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's do another one. This time, reach with the opposite hand first. So if you were reaching back with your right, go with your left. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly make your way back up. And sink your hips back towards your heels. Go ahead, stack your fists and rest your forehead on those fists. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Press up to tabletop. I'm going to roll through a few cat-cows, just modified though. Press through a cat. So round your back, tuck your chin, and then sink your hips back towards child's pose. Inhale, lift up through cat. Exhale, shift your weight forward. Drop your hips towards the mat. Up dog. Round your back. Come back through cat. Sink your hips back, child's pose. Inhale, roll forward through cat. Exhale, up dog. Keep going, floating through. Just releasing the back. And one more time. One more round. And come back up to neutral. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg, tip your hip open, bend your knee. Draw your knee in towards your right wrist, set up for half pigeon pose. Take a look back, make sure your toes are pointed straight back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. And since I don't get to see you guys or spend time with you, it's hard to know where you're at or how you're feeling. So I'm wishing you strength, sending you strength to make it through the day. Find things that make you happy. Connect with people, whether it's on the phone or FaceTime, or maybe you get to walk 6 feet apart, 10 feet apart. But I miss all of you. So take a deep breath in, and deep breath out. Feel my love coming at you. Take a deep breath in, and deep breath out. Slowly lift up. Release your right leg. Whether it's pressing back, tipping the hip open, or squatting back. When you're ready, switch sides. Inhale, lift the left leg, tip the hip, bend the knee. And draw your left knee in towards your left wrist. And find some length before you fold in. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Slowly press back. Release your left leg. Slowly crawl your way to seated. Little butterfly. And bring the soles of your feet together, knees out wide. Get a nice tall spine. Draw your shoulders back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly fold forward. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly roll up. Make your way to your back. Drop your knees into your chest. Give your knees a squeeze. Touch your nose to your knees. And then extend your left leg long, but keep it hovering above the ground. Draw the belly in. Place your hands, fingertips behind the head, elbows out to the side. And then cross your left elbow to your right knee. And switch. Switch. Bicycle. Take it at your own speed. Lift the chin. Haven't done bicycle in a while. Keep drawing that belly in. Just a few more. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, 2 more rounds. And with your left knee tucked in, hold. And then draw both knees into your chest. Release your head to the mat. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Drop your knees to the right, head to the left. Arm squat in a T position. Big breath in. Big breath out. Back through center. Hug your knees in. And switch sides. Big breath in. Big breath out. Draw your knees back into center. Touch your nose to your knees. Squeeze. And then release into final Shavasana. Extend your legs long. Let your feet drop open. Arms down by your sides. Palms face up. Again, big breath in through the nose. Slowly press it out through the mouth. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, deepening your breath. Reach your arms up over your head, bring your feet together, point your toes away for a big stretch. Draw that belly in, reach out through the fingertips and toes. Draw your knees into your chest and roll to the right side. Slowly make your way up to seated. Tall spine, eyes closed. Inhale, reach your arms up over your head. Exhale, draw them down through heart center. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Press it out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. May you be happy. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. And may you live with ease. Namaste. Thanks for coming. Happy Tuesday. Next scheduled class is Thursday at 1. Hope to catch you then. In the meantime, have a fabulous week.